the University of Northwestern Ohio, offering rare access to professional racing through a unique curriculum, propels young men and women into the fiercely competitive world of motorsports. Those careers start right here. Mind, character, physical ability. Motorsports U, the art of educating all three. Last week on Motorsports U, big wins by Cale Ross and Andy Strait in their heats, and a dominating run by Chris Puskas in the B-Main had the UNOH Motorsports team looking for a feature win.
There's nothing more I'd love to win. I run that through my mind each week, just how cool it would be to get in the winner's circle. It's all about being in the right place at the right time, having a good solid car. There's a lot of competition here, like I said. You know, if I'm towards the front, I'm pretty happy. Then I know if we're in that top 5 group that we're getting closer and closer to getting that win. So the win would be the ultimate goal. We're working one step at a time right now. Top 5 would be our next goal. And if we can get in the position to get in the top 3, I think we can make something happen.
It'll be a packed house this week with the annual update seminar at the University of Northwestern Ohio. Instructors from all across the state will be in town.
It's the beginning of a 3-day event where the instructors come in to get update training to take back to their schools. And then with that, we have the driving experience, a couple dinners, a costume party, and try to make it a good time for all. Today we have, they told me we have 149 signed up to drive today. It's the largest group. Usually we limit it to 120. But we expanded it today to 149 will be driving today. There's a total of 286 going to show up today, but 149 are driving.
No, I've never, just the go-karts. I can't wait. I'm driving.
Yep. I'm nervous.
These are full tube chassis. Even though they're a truck body, this is not that much different than Sprint Cup car, small block Chevys. They run on alcohol, 4-barrel carbs. We've got them detuned just a little bit to make them last longer, so they don't have any problems with breakage. But they're still putting out 400, 450 horse. And they're capable. They're very capable of going around Lima Land really fast because they do have a full race suspension. They've got 9-inch rear ends, or they've got quick change rear ends in them. The trucks have power glide automatics in them. The modified, they basically have the same engine, but they're a full modified chassis, just like the Motorsports team uses. About the only difference is they're just a little bit older and they're just a little bit heavier. They run a Burt transmission, which is the same transmissions we run in the modifieds. They have a 9-inch rear end, where our modifieds, the Motorsports team, they run a quick change. But other than that, they're full race cars. There's no doubt about it. They would probably be competitive. They'd probably be mid-pack cars if you ran them on Friday night, because it's amazing how small that dirt track gets and how big that wall gets when you get out there and you're up against it and you're sideways and you're wondering if you're going to hit it or not. So it is a rush. I can see why people spend all their money racing, because it is a real rush.
No, this is my first time. I'm actually, this is my 3rd year teaching agricultural ag mechanics, and Dad was a mechanic, so that's why he got to come along with me. It's our first time. Oh, we're very excited. Kind of grew up in racing, but not quite like this, so. It was fantastic. A little bit bigger track, because I felt like I was going to hit the wall. But other than that, really fun.
Feel like you were going fast?
Yeah, a little bit. Could get on it some, but I wish it was a little bit longer track, because that way you could really get on it. But it was a lot of fun. I appreciate it.
I couldn't get a peep out of her.
I was giggling.
She was watching the scenery around as we were going. Must be I wasn't going fast enough. You feel like you were going pretty fast?
Yeah. He could have went faster.
The guy in front of me is slowing me down. Okay.
His name's Bob Alexander. He's from Maine. He's a fantastic race car driver. He drives stock, modifieds. We're very fortunate to have him as an instructor here at the school.
The go-karts is just a chance for the instructors and families and wives to have a good time and get a taste of the racing, and also they can run the full-size cars if they want to. And we have a contest for the girls that they win prizes for the fastest time. Yeah, we got some really fast girl drivers here. So.
The University of Northwestern Ohio is fielding all 4 modified cars to make a good showing for the participants in attendance for the annual update seminar.
Ultimately, my goal going into this year, especially once I was picked as a driver, was to get a win by the end of the season. Big thing right now, I just cracked the top 10 in points. I really want to stay in there. That's the biggest goal. Keep finishing in the top 10, maybe crack the top 5 a couple times. Just keep finishing well, and I'd be happy with that.
So far this season, I mean, the beginning of the season was a real rough for us. We get rainouts, and then we'd wreck, and I mean, you got to take the good with the bad. And I think now that the season's starting to, all of us are starting to come together, I think we're gonna pull off something good here at the end of the season.
We're at Limeland, and this week's very special to the university. It was the 26th annual Instructor Update Seminar. We have probably 125 high school instructors from all over the country that the university invites in to take seminar classes at the university, as well as attend the races on Friday night. So to put an extra special showing on for those individuals, as well as our own staff that's here to watch tonight as well, we brought out all of our modifieds tonight. We got 4 modifieds and 3 stock cars. So out of the team of 30 students that are participating on this, we've got 7 cars out here to maintain, keep going tonight, represent the university very well as our plan.
The modified team, looking to make improvements on an impressive outing last week, starts off the night with Chris Puskas winning heat number 1. Chris raced hard against fellow teammate Andy Strait to come back with the win. Andy took the 2nd place finish behind Chris. Wiesner, back in the modified car this week, finished a respectable 5th place. All 3 transferring to the coveted A main.
Felt pretty good. I messed up the last lap. The sun got my eyes. I ate too much mud by shield coming off a 2, and post slide job me going into 3, so I missed. I didn't get 4th, I got 5th, but I still transferred for the A, so we'll see what happens. But I think we'll probably end up starting about 13th or 14th, depending on what they draw for invert. So just be patient tonight and see what happens. Bring home in one piece, I'll be happy. Because the one lap I looked back and I just saw black, and I was like, oh, it's either Sherman or Andy,
It was me. For sure. Like I got, after 2, I was 2nd, and from on out, I was just sitting there waiting. I was waiting.
Who was behind us though?
The Anderson guy.
Tony.
Because I saw him after the checkers. I didn't want to, I just wanted to ride and just kind of, if he made a big mistake, I was going to get him, but I was going to take the 2nd and go to the feature. not try to tear anything up.
It might just rain and it'll stay off. It'll slick off after our feature because we're up first, but it'll be somewhat bitey. Yeah, we'll have plenty of bite.
Jared Back, the 4th modified driver, finished 6th in heat race number 3, forcing him to race in the B main to qualify for tonight's feature.
But through the corners, it was just pushing. I go in and I try to sling the car, and then it'd just be too much. And
Didn't feel at all like it was laying down.
no, not really.
From up there, it was hard to hear, but it sounded rough.
You know, I mean, I was just trying to focus on getting into the corner and everything. I mean, it didn't feel like it was pulling as good off the corner like the other guys were.
That's kind of what we were noticing there. So I mean, just double check the plug wires. And just the normal.
But it was just, I was just trying to figure out how to get through the corner because every time I go in, it just about center of the turn, it just kind of skate up, push up.
You know, if it's down on power,
yeah,
it's not going to respond on the throttle. It's not going to get up on the bar part either. So, but you'd be thinking back through that if there was any drivability issue with it. Other
than it being tight, it was just
tight. If you weren't in it all the way, then that would make sense. But if it was laying down or something, then
yeah, I was just trying to get it off the corner or get it through the corner before I. Because it was just real tight through the center turn, and then when I threw it in, trying to set the car up, it just almost break loose and get real. Because there's a couple times I had it locked out when I almost spun there. Started out just pretty much learning to get the car to go in the entries of the turns, just figuring the car out. Other than that, it felt good. Just gotta be consistent now. Guy started to spin and I drove in under him and he got into it. Just a racing deal, so hopefully we can get that fixed and everything be good.
Yeah, we're just going to leave it just the way it is because if we try to pull it out and we break it, we break one of the Nerf bars of the frame rail, then that's going to be sticking out and that's unsafe and they can black flag us. But like this, it'll go. So it's not really into anything. It's mostly cosmetic, and I mean,
no,
it gives up our little crush zone, so if we do get hit in the side again, it could damage the car and get into something important, but I mean, that's just a chance you got to take. We've only got about 8 minutes before we can take the green flag, so there's no time to mess with it now.
In the Budweiser Thunderstock division, Cale Ross came off a heat win and a top 10 finish in the A main with the number 2 car.
Just to continue the momentum, last week we had a little mishap in the feature. We passed a lot of cars and ended up with a flat tire. We didn't get to show really what we had, but we won a few heats. We're starting to get better and better in the features. I'm getting more comfortable with the car. Really just have a good solid top 10 finish I'd be happy with. Definitely would love to get in the top 5, but you know, there's a lot of good cars here, so if I can just be as quick as the top group, I'd be real happy with that.
Tony Marinucci will be in the 01 car. Tony drove early in the season, but hasn't seen driving time in about a month, so he's excited to show the coaches what he can do.
Oh yeah, I'm a lot more excited this time. I feel, I don't know, I learned a lot, watched the last driver go, and pretty excited to drive this time. My goals are keep the car clean, get a good finish, you know, maybe top 10, something like that. But just look good out there and present the university with a good game.
Brandon Zeal, one of the veteran members of the Motorsport team, gets his first start in the seat of the number 1 car.
Around the shop, we like to call this guy the real deal, Brandon Zeal. You know why? Because he's pretty much like our head guy there in the shop, being the oldest member in there. So, good luck tonight, buddy.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
All right, I'm going to go back in there.
First time in the car, top 10 finish would be great. Really just looking to go out there, not tear anything up, keep the car straight, put on a good show for the fans.
Got a lot of cars out here tonight, so I'd just like to put on a good show and make the school look good.
All 3 drivers ran good heat races to put them in the A main. Brandon finished 12th in his first start as a driver for the UNOH Motorsport team. At this level of competition, that's a good finish for anyone. The big event of the night had to be Cale Ross's big wreck coming out of turn 2 when he got underneath another car and flipped the number 2 car hard, ending his night of racing.
The track was all marbles and dust up to the very top groove, so the only way you can pass is if you can go low and hope to clear somebody. And I got a run, and I felt like I had him cleared, and I don't know if he was still there or what, but just sliding around, just everyone got out of shape, and I ended up in the outside fence. Had a pretty decent run going in the feature. We were running probably about 9th, 10th area or so, and last lap everyone kind of got scattered. And when they got scattered, everyone started jockeying for position, and somehow, some way, I ended up getting up into the outside wall. And when I got in the outside wall, the car grabbed and rolled over a couple times. So found myself upside down for a little while there. It was just hard racing. Not really sure 100% what happened, but I mean, I seen the wall coming, and I had a feeling that it wasn't going to be just hit the wall and bounce off. And as soon as it grabbed and started coming up, I knew it was going over. So it was just hold on as tight as you can and ride it out. Tuck your head in. And
we are told both drivers out of their cars respectively. Both drivers out of their cars, we are told.
The guys at UNOH have built a safe car. I mean, everything did its job. The seat held me in place. All the belts held me tight. You know, I'll probably feel it tomorrow, but I think for now I'm fine.
We're trying to go down a little bit on stagger from what we were at, but it ain't going to be but maybe 1/4 or 3/8 of an inch, but I just got to go out and be smooth and hit my marks and not try not to mess up too much, and hopefully bring home in one piece, and we'll see what happens.
Andy Strait continues to be impressive with his driving, coming in second behind winner Terry Hall. Chris finished 4th, Cody 7th, and Jared 14th.
It was pretty good. I guess we got blamed for putting somebody in the wall, which I don't think we did, but finished 4th. I'm happy for Andy, finished 2nd. So car's in one piece, just a little body work we need to do, so I'm happy with it.
We started 13th, I believe, on the bottom, and I just was waiting for everybody to make mistakes because I knew it was going to happen with the water in the track right before we went out, and it was still really, really slimy when they gave us the 2 hot laps to get it ready. And everybody did what I figured they would, and I went down underneath them, most of them, and I got a couple on the top, but everything's in one piece, and we come home, I think it was 7th, so I can't complain about that for only being the 2nd time in this car, so I'm pretty happy with that. It's something to build on for next time.
We need to work on the car a little bit. Just didn't have momentum getting off the corners. Hopefully we can get the car to come off the corners better, and I think we'll be all right. Overall, I mean, I'm happy. We made it to the A. Can't really complain. We're just missing a little bit, and hopefully if we work on it, we'll get it. So overall, happy with it.
I was definitely real happy. Finished 2nd in the heat, and we got another 2nd here in the feature. I'll take that. It's definitely the goal, top 5. Feature started 4th, and I saw the 19 and Chris kind of have a little bit of mess on the front stretch, and that's how I got around the 19. And then Chris was just waiting for the right moment, and I was able to slide underneath him, got him on the bottom. Once I cleared him, I moved back up, and I thought I was catching him for a little bit, but then 22B he was racing me pretty hard there at the end, and thought live traffic was going to come into play, but worked out just right. We just got him by a couple feet.
next week on Motorsport U. The UNOH High Performance Sports Team will be heading to Bristol Motor Speedway to work as pit crews for the UNOH Perfect Storm Whelen Modified Race and the O'Reilly Auto Parts 200 Truck Race. The UNOH Motorsports team will have lots of big-time racing experience and very important exposure in the racing world.